Hey y'all, just wanted to send out a quick video talking about some of the pens that have been added to the site recently. We just dropped today all of these Pocket 6 and faceted Pocket 6 multicolor pens to the site. So I wanted to go through some of them, show off some of these colors and some of the new things we're experimenting with in the studio. And then I also wanted to highlight some of the brand new pens that have been soft launched recently. These are a full-size anodized aluminum fountain pen that are the same size as the engineered plastic. So I want to talk about these a little bit and show them off because I haven't sent any emails about these. Cool. So let's start with the Pocket 6s. We got 3 brand new faceted colors for this release. We got this one called Forest Floor. It is a matte finish, so there's like kind of a bead blast finish before it's anodized. It's got a nice texture to it. Really digging this one. After that, we have Lizard Skin, which is a faceted multicolor aluminum pen. Turned out really nice. Really pleased with that one. After that, we have Purple Labradorite. Excuse me. That's what this looks like here. And then we have the 1999 pen, named after the Prince song, because we felt like it had kind of like a party Prince vibe to it. So 1999, pre-Y2K pen there. We have a restock of the Redshift, which was one of the most popular pens in recent launches. So we did a redo of it. It's kind of like a black with a dark maroon and all these little galaxy stars on top of it. So that is Redshift. It's showing up a little darker in the video than it is in person. You can see the red a little bit better in person. Then we have a Gulf Racing pen, kind of named after the Gulf Racing team with the orange and blue here. Nice look to that one. We call this one Gray Matter because it reminded us of all the connections in the brain. Gray matter. We have another kind of experimental matte pen. This one is called, let's see here, Ocean Depths. It's got a matte finish, so it's got a little more grip and texture to the body. It just has a different feel to it. It's just kind of something we're playing with, the idea of doing matte, and then some matte on top of the faceted as well. And then here we have the Purple Haze pen. It's kind of got like a acid wash purple color, kind of goes in and out. And then finally, the last Pocket 6 pen that we launched today is Blue-Green Algae. So there is the blue-green algae pen. Beautiful. So these can be found on the multicolor Pocket 6 portion of the website. So under showndesign.com, shop fountain pens and multicolor Pocket 6, you'll find these names in the dropdown. And then these 3 are going to be under faceted multicolor Pocket 6s. So 2 new experiments there with the matte colors. Really excited to see what people think about those. And then let's shift gears and talk for a minute about the full-size aluminum fountain pen. So this was soft launched at the, Philadelphia Pen Show in January, which is my hometown show, being in Philadelphia. And we've been working hard to try and figure out what we were going to do with the full-size pen design after the engineered plastics. As you can see here, we have the black Ultem and the Peak. We wanted to try and do it in aluminum and bring some of what we love about the Pocket 6 into this form factor. So launched this at the Philadelphia Pen Show, and then we did a soft launch of some of the colors online. We really only had about 50 pens in total, so we're calling it a soft launch. However, as of today, when we're recording this video, we have secretly restocked a bunch of these colors and are putting them on the site. So if you're watching this video and you missed out on one of these, check the site. We put a bunch of these colors back online. So feel free to have a look at some of these. They are listed under full-sized aluminum pen. We don't have a really good name for it yet, but we are very pleased with these pens. A couple details about these pens as I'm spinning them around. You'll notice they are considerably longer than a Pocket 6, right? But posted, the pen is actually, let's grab one with a nib in it. The pen is actually shorter than a Pocket 6 pen. You can take, than a Pocket 6 pen posted. You can take that cap, and you can post it on the back because there's a little O-ring inside of the cap. So it will post. but you just want to go easy with it because the metal may bottom out on the metal, and over time you might see a little mark from it, but there's an O-ring which kind of cushions that. So you can post it, and then it's quite full size for sure. But I like riding with this one without its cap on, and it's still quite comfortable, much like the P6. So that is the new aluminum full size. Let's talk about one more thing about this pen. I've been getting some feedback over the years, the past 10 plus years. I think it's been, let's see, we launched our first Kickstarter in 2012, started making pens in 2010, but ever since then I've gotten feedback that people want to see a logo on the pen. So we got some new equipment in the shop, and with that equipment we were able to machine a logo around the outside of the pen. Let's see if I can focus in on that a little bit better. There we go. So we are machining our logos on the full-size pen. We haven't yet done this to the Pocket 6 because that's actually made on a different piece of equipment. But we may start to do that in the future. We just don't want to increase the cost on the Pocket 6 too much. So we're going to kind of wait on that until we're ready to do it and we're really comfortable doing that efficiently. So we can try and keep the costs where they are. But yeah, full-size aluminum pen, got a engraving, and then if you notice here, there's a ice cream cone. What's that all about? So we had this really weird idea after the Peak pen, which I'm going to grab right now. The Peak pen was named Peekaboo because we machined a little ghost on here, a little boo, just as kind of like a pun. This was the first pen we did a logo on. After we launched that pen, I had figured out how to machine on the pen, so I decided let's make a couple different logos, and I'm calling them glyphs. And each pen has a random glyph, and there's 13 different glyphs in this year's releases. So this one's an ice cream cone. Let's check this color out. This color is called FedEx, and this one has an arrow on it. There you go. Not all FedEx pens have an arrow. Some have different glyphs, so they're not matched to the color. They're actually truly random across the pens. This one is called, I think, Blue Jazz. Let me see. Yeah, that's called Blue Jazz, or Aqua Jazz, actually. Stand corrected, that is Aqua Jazz. And this one's got a little winky face on it. I designed these glyphs and came up with a really cool program to randomly machine these. This one's also got the winky face. This one's called Icy Smoke. And then we have Lisa Frank, and Lisa Frank has a smiley face on it. There are a number of these different logos. So depending on which pen you get, randomly you're gonna get a different glyph. One of my, I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't wanna tell you about all the different glyphs, but maybe in a video at the end of the year, we'll talk about all the glyphs we did across the year. We can kind of do a look back, and that'll be a nice way that you can date the pens to figure out what year they were manufactured from this batch. It's a fun concept. If it catches on and people really dig it, we will eventually, in a couple years, transition over the Pocket 6 to have logos and glyphs and all that fun stuff. But for now, we're gonna try and keep it simple because these are running on a different piece of equipment that doesn't have that capability. Anyways, so wanted to share those updates with you. Wanted to show you these two different pen designs, what's on the website now. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to send me an email or write a comment on this YouTube video. Thanks again for subscribing to the newsletter. I'm going to try and do some behind the scenes videos in the next couple of months, a little bit more about the shop on the YouTube, and, try and make some videos. So if there's some things that you want to see, feel free to drop a comment in here, and we'll try and shoot a video in the next couple of months that'll show you what you want to learn about shown design. So thanks a lot, y'all. Have a great rest of your day, or have a great evening if it's the evening, or even have a good morning if you're watching this in the morning. Who's really, we don't really even know when you're watching this video. Okay, I've gone on a little bit too long. I'm going to jump off. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers, y'all.